My fiance cost me a $300,000 opportunity. For the last 6 months, I've been looking to jump to a new job. I just got my master's in cybersecurity from an Ivy League school, and I've had multiple offers that my current employer cannot compete with. My biggest disappointment, however, was being ghosted for what was essentially my dream job, a security auditor job for one of the biggest manufacturers in the business. It would have required me to travel around a lot for work, but other than travel, I would work maybe 20 hours a week remotely, and the paycheck was $300K more a year than what I make now. Wow. I went through 2 rounds of interviews and I clicked with the managers. Then they ghosted me. I was devastated, but moved on and am looking to start next month with another great employer. My fiance hated the idea of me getting the original job. However, I would be gone for weeks, sometimes a month at a time, multiple times a year. She wanted to start a family and told me she didn't want to raise our future children alone, even if she could quit her job and be a stay-at-home mom. She refused to talk about it as well, shaming me for even considering the job when it would put us in a financial situation I could only have dreamed of as a kid. Maybe if we talked about it, we could have found some middle ground, but honestly, maybe this would have been the inconsolable difference that ended our relationship. This week, I got the call that could have resulted in my fiance. One of the managers at the dream company called me up and said that they were heartbroken when I backed out of the process, but they just had an opening for a job that would not require any travel. I was so confused and learned that not only was I selected for the 3rd round of interviews, 2 of the 3 senior managers at the company wanted to offer me the job by the 3rd round. Unfortunately, I sent them an email after the 2nd round saying that after discussing it with my fiance, that the traveling was a deal breaker and I would need to back out. I immediately knew that my fiance went behind my back and sent that email. That job was probably the best thing I could have ever asked for. Its salary was twice what I will be making at my new job. It's with the biggest manufacturer in the sector, and it could have been a fast-track position for management. I had to excuse myself through tears from the call and hang up on the manager in the middle of it. I don't know how to write this without blood on my hands. My fiance went behind my back to ruin probably the best opportunity in my career without any possibility of coming to some sort of consensus between us. She went an entire month refusing to talk to me about this, shaming me for even considering taking the job. I'm livid beyond any sense of the word. When she came home that day, I saw red when she walked in the door. I don't know how I didn't flip my shit. Don't know what restraint I had that allowed me to let her leave this house unscathed after what she did to me. I told her that I knew what she did. She tried to apologize, but I refused to hear any of it. I told her that she needed to get out of the house for her own safety. She called and texted me multiple times, and I've ignored it. Deleted every voicemail and text without even considering hearing her out. I finally answered this morning and didn't get a minute in before I burst into tears and hung up. I know that if I see her face again, I won't be able to hold back next time. The last few days have put me in the darkest place of my life. I just got done texting her that it's over and we're through. That when she plans to come to get her stuff, I need to be out of the house for very obvious reasons. I'm considering talking to a lawyer to see if there's a chance to hold her accountable, but I doubt it.